Evening everyone. Today topic is human heart. Firstly, we will discuss about the simple structure of heart. First, we will discuss about what is the origin of heart, from where heart is originated. There is 3 layer of cells that first form when embryo is formed. There is ectoderm, that layer is 3 germ layer. First layer is ectoderm, then second layer mesoderm, third layer is endoderm. Then which germ layer form the structure of heart? That is mesoderm. Mesoderm is a germinal layer which form the structure of the heart. There is firstly we will tell about the what is heart. What is heart? Then heart is a muscular organ which supply blood or which pump blood throughout the organ or throughout the body. There is 4 chamber. We know that we read about every classes from 8th to 12th. There is 4 chamber of heart, that is 2 right, one right atrium and right ventricle, left atrium and left ventricle. Left atrium, left ventricle, right atrium, right ventricle. Left ventricle is the thickest part. Left ventricle is the thickest part of the heart because it supply blood to the aorta forcefully. That's why this muscle is very thick. And atrium related to ventricle. Atrium muscular layer is very thin because it may carry blood from the from our body by right atrium take blood from superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Superior vena cava, inferior vena cava is a vein which carry deoxygenated blood into the right atrium. From there, from right atrium to the right ventricle, blood is flow through a bicuspid. Here is a tricuspid valve. This valve is tricuspid. We draw it like this. This is tricuspid valve. Then between right atrium and right ventricle, we have a valve that is called tricuspid valve. When ventricle get contract, then this tricuspid valve get open and blood comes from superior or inferior vena cava through the ventricle. This ventricle supply the blood. This ventricle supply deoxygenated blood to the lungs through pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery, the only artery which carry deoxygenated blood which supply to the our lungs, where our blood is get oxygenated into the lungs and then it flow through pulmonary veins into the left atrium. Through left atrium, between left atrium and left ventricle, there is also a valve is present that is called dicuspid valve. That is called dicuspid valve. This dicuspid valve is also called mitral valve. Dicuspid valve, also called mitral valve. From when atria get contract, then ventricle comes in relaxed position. when blood comes through atria into the ventricle, when atrium get relax and ventricle gets contract. Now blood is comes into the left ventricle. It transfer the blood into the aorta forcefully. It transfer the blood into the aorta forcefully. Through the aorta, blood goes throughout the body. It get branched aorta. After it get branched into artery, arterioles, and then capillaries. This process is continue into the venules, veins, and superior or inferior vena cava. Then after it return into the right atrium and then right ventricle, and then again it goes into the our lungs there where blood get oxygenated, and again it's come into the left atrium, then left ventricle, then aorta. This cycle is continue. The total time that is taken through circulate throughout the body, that is 0.8 second. This is also called cardiac cycle time. The main cardiac cycle time is 0.8 second. Means blood get oxygenated and take deoxygenated blood and get purified into the lungs. It total take 0.8 second. Now we will discuss in very shortly. Our heart is originated from mesodermal origin. There is 4 chamber of heart: right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium, and left ventricle. From right atrium, blood comes from superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Superior vena cava take blood from head, means upper part of the body, and inferior vena cava takes blood from the lower part of the body. Then it's come into the right atrium. Right atrium when contract, then its blood is flow into the right ventricle, where it is regulated by tricuspid valve. Then our blood from the ventricle, when ventricle is contract, it transfer into the pulmonary artery. Through the pulmonary artery, blood goes into the lungs, where get oxygenated, blood get oxygenated, means oxygen is mixed into the blood and carbon dioxide get out, that we exhale through our nostril, and then oxygenated blood comes through the pulmonary vein. That is the only vein that carry oxygenated blood into the right atrium. Right atrium is and right ventricle is also guided by dicuspid valve, that is also called mitral valve. Through the right atrium, it goes into the left ventricle. Through the left atrium, it goes into the left ventricle and then into the aorta forcefully and transfer the blood into the artery and throughout the body. Now we discuss about we always hear that heart is a what we called the term, heart is autonomous in nature, means it regulates its function itself, means myogenic in nature. Heart is myogenic in nature. What is the reason behind this? Why heart is called myogenic? Heart is myogenic. Simple means here into the right atrium. Right atrium, here is a nodal tissue that is called SA node. SA node also called pacemaker, and here is the AV node. When impulse is mainly originated from SA node, it travels into the AV node, and through this AV nodes, blood impulse comes through the bundle of his further divided into 2 branches, and then into the these branches supply further divided into chordae tendineae. means impulse firstly originated from SA node, travel to AV node, then bundle of His, then bundle branches, then into the chordate tendineae. This chordate tendineae impulse the ventricle to contraction, help in contraction, through which heart is contract and it's regulate its own function. Then properties of heart, main properties of heart is contractility, elasticity, automaticity, और क्या था? एक और था. Okay, there now firstly three character is shown by contractility, that is contract itself. Elasticity means elastic in nature. Automaticity, it regulates itself. After this we will discuss about more about this anatomy, what is the size, what is the direction of the different position of the heart in next lecture. Thank you.